push it in. See if that. How about now? Can you hear me better? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna push it in. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Sorry about that. My bad. I didn't place the phone where it needed to be. A little spotty. Ah, darn it. Okay. Let me push it out a little bit. Sorry, I was covering. Oh no, because I want to be able to see much better though. Okay, so maybe I need to like scream. Anyway, all right. Well, I appreciate you bearing with me, and let me. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so shall try to relax and not be frantic. Okay, so once again, my name is Lupe. Yes, I will try to talk as loud as possible, and then also be as close to the phone as possible. And I will need to practice again with this phone. So, again, my name is Lupe. I work out of Blind Art Studios, and as the studio suggests, I am legally blind. So, when things go wrong, it creates all kinds of issues for me. But please, please stay with me. Stick around. If you, for some reason, can't hear me and or not are not into whatever, just leave the show on because we want to be able to visit with Fragility. Larissa, she has amazing items. And yeah, but hopefully you'll stick around with me because I want to share with you all my treasures and I want to share with you my love of Asian culture. Um, I grew up in a very Latino community, and so didn't see a lot of Asians until I went up to college. But thankfully, in college, I went to a school that had lots and lots of Asian students, and so my first college roommate was Chinese, and it was fantastic. I learned a lot. Learned to love rice candy. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this beautiful chicken that I bring to you is something that I picked up at an estate sale. It's really fantastic. It's made in Japan. It has the sticker down there. I love all things Japanese. Growing up in high school, we went to the Huntington Library, which is in Arcadia, and there the most fantastic Japanese gardens that you can ever imagine. If you ever are in the mood to visit Asian or Japanese themed gardens, check them out. Huntington Gardens, and it's in Arcadia. Fantastic. Can't go wrong with them. And anyway, so yeah, so we visited them in high school as a field trip. Nothing. Oh my goodness! I put this for a minute. My apologies. It is a fantastic chicken, but perhaps not worth a whole minute. But let me do tell you about. So that was my first real experience with Japanese culture and like the aesthetic of the Japanese people. And I thought it was fantastic. Never thinking, oh, someday I should come work in Arcadia. But luckily, I did get a chance to work for the Girl Scouts. And our office was in Arcadia. And I worked with Alhambra, which has a lot of Asian community. Uh, then also in Pasadena and a number of other places. So I was very fortunate to then continue to go to the gardens, and sometimes we just go for lunch, and it was fantastic. So yeah. All right. Well, it ended. Thank you so much for taking a look. Hopefully you can hear me. um, and yeah, I'm trying to distress and not be uh upset or whatever, let me put in the chat. Can you hear me? Oh yes, thank you, Gigi. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Do let me know how your holiday season went. How's your Christmas and Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or Navidad? Mine was kind of, I was a little blue because of, my issues with the whole PTSD stuff, but it was fantastic. And yeah, so definitely appreciate all the folks reaching out and saying hello and stuff. So, okay, so I'm bringing to you now. Thank you, Carmen. Appreciate it. Yeah, I have to be honest. Sometimes the demons get you, right? Okay, so I'm bringing to you this fantastic silk scarf, hand painted, fantastic. It's not. I should have ironed it, but it's really is fantastic, and really beautiful. 100% silk, and it comes with this fantastic brooch that you can use to tie it in the front. And let me start it. I hope I didn't put like a whole minute again, but like I said, it's really beautiful. And yeah, you can't go wrong with this fantastic silk scarf. It's trying to get um, all of it in screen, but it's really difficult. Um, but yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you. Hey Jenny, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, and okay, so like I said, this is a fantastic 100% silk scarf, hand painted. And if you decide down the road, oh gosh, I really, really love it. I want to see it again. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to show it to you. So yeah, so the aim of today is to be able to show you all my treasures. And so please consider them if down the road you decide, oh, you know what? I really wanted X thing. Send me a message. I love to make deals with everyone. So all right. And then also let me know in the chat if there's anything that you'd like to see first. We have plenty of time. I'll try to not be all stressed out. um, and anyways, yeah. And I don't know if you can hear my music, but I actually got a playlist going that's called Asian Meditation. So it's supposed to be really relaxing. So hopefully it relaxes everybody and everybody's having a good time. So, all right. So now I'm bringing up to stage something that I thought I would never buy, but I thought it was beautiful. So, when I went to the antique mall and I saw this figure, let me see if I can get him closer. Look at how detailed the statue is. Now, the little tag said Ho Chi Minh, and then I asked the lady, are you, certain that this is who it depicts? And she said that she thought so, but then gave me a question mark. So we believe it's Ho Chi Minh, sort of a Confucius kind of statue. Was used before in prayer, so it's a really great piece. And so it's red clay, and although it looks like stone, it feels like stone. It's super heavy, but online someone noted that they had a similar piece, but was very chipped, and so they could see the red clay underneath. So yeah, so that's what it is. There you go. All right. Well, if you decide down the road you must have this for your Asian garden, uh, let me know, and I will be more than happy to bring this to stage for you. Oh yes, yes, love stuff. Let me bring up the that trinket box, which is fantastic. Well, I mean, I think all my treasures are fantastic, but hopefully one of you guys will be like, this one deserves to live with me at home. Okay, here we go. Move to stage. It is a fabulous little trinket box. I put up there that it's 3 inches in diameter at the widest, and then it's about like an inch and a half, tall when it's just sitting there. Absolutely fabulous. The work is fantastic. The copper is really great. It shows normal sort of uh, wear. There isn't anything like grotesque about it, like in terms of the wear. I think it's really beautiful. So I'm gonna run it, and hopefully somebody will fall in love with it. I believe it is an absolutely fantastic piece. Has a little bit of dust there, I think, but really fantastic. Yeah, I really love it. Um, just I do art, and I mostly do flowers. So any times I see flowers being depicted, I always pick it up. Oh gosh, you guys are loving this one. Fantastic. Yeah, like I said, it is really beautiful. I am thankful to have had it in my life for a little bit. And yay, I love stuff. You get to take it home. Fantastic. Hope it brings you lots of prosperity and love and peace, of course, especially when those demons happen and stuff. Yay. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you love it as well. So, as you will see in my store, so when I first saw the signups for the Orient Express, I always, I thought Madame Butterfly and Butterfly, depending on which play you think of. I thought about, you know, Asian cultures and stuff like that. But then I made the mistake of actually looking up Orient Express. And I was like, oh, wait. Because it was like Istanbul over to like through Germany. And then I started panicking. So it's like, oh gosh, I'm supposed to have like German stuff. So I'm actually going to move up to stage a dish that is actually German. And yeah, once it is actually fantastic. It's a collector plate. I know that I'm going to start it as I talk about it. So Jocelyn doesn't pick up collector plates as much, but it is a fantastic plate. It does have the holes here so you can hang it if you wanted to hang it and display it on the wall. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so in the back it tells you um the date. I'm trying to see if I can see the date, and I don't recall the date. And like I said, I am uh visually impaired, so I can't really see it from right there. But there it is. If you love it as well and would love to see it again, let me know. Appreciate it. So love so you love trinket boxes and dishes. I love it. Yes, I also love trinket dishes. Let me see if I want to say I have another. Oh, it's not. Um, So this other piece is actually Japanese. Let's move it to stage. Where do I have it? I should not move it to stage until I saw it. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. It's the cutest little, oh my gosh. So I'm going to bring it up here so that I can set my, oh, thank you, Robin. Sisters, thank you, Robin. I tried to bring my little treasures and hoping that one of you guys loves them. So this one is the cutest little piggy on top of this cute trinket box. So I have a tape right there just to help me keep them together. Um, so I'll take off the tape. Well, actually, I'll probably put bubble wrap in between and then tape the other side as well. But it still has the sticker. I didn't take this off. I already had it off. I got this at the No Kill Shelter charity store. So they're much more liberal with what I pick up and the prices that I pay because it's a good cost. So I'm bringing it to you at cost because it's a good, you know, it's something that's gonna do well, good in the world, and it's just super cute. So it's Andrea by the desk, Japanese, really cute. And did I put in there what the? I didn't put the measurements. So let's take a look. Okay, so I say it's about 2.75 inches long. And then in terms of the height, probably about 2.5, maybe something like that, right? I'm trying to also see it in the screen. Yeah, around 2.5 inches tall. So if you'd like to take a look at it again, let me know. Super cute. It has no issues. Really beautiful, and I love how, like, I guess one of the things that I love about uh, Japanese culture is the minimalist sort of approach to the decor and stuff. And yeah, so that one definitely screamed to me like minimalist. But if you look at all my stuff, definitely not minimalist because I have lots of stuff. But it's okay. So now let me bring up this fantastic. Oh, this is so beautiful. Well, I think Otagiri Japanese. Let me bring it up on my iPad so that I can bring it to stage. And I was staring at the lineup on the phone, which is different from the lineup on the iPad, but brought it to stage and I'll go ahead and run it. So it is just a fantastic teapot, functional, really beautiful. Now it has this indentation there. I think it's meant to be there to let out steam, but it could be like a little ding there. It doesn't show if you just want to display it. Really fantastic. What I love about it is the irises are just so gorgeous. Hand painted. Really beautiful. Let me show you the other ones on the other side. So it ended, but I want you to see these. Really gorgeous. And then at the bottom, of course, you then have the maker's mark. It's called the Iris Bouquet. There's other pieces in the same collection. You may have those already. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, the watercolor effect on there is just stunning. So, all right, let me move this out of the way in a and in a place where I will not break it. It is, yes, very pretty, Mousy. Really beautiful. And yeah, I love the technique that they use to make those irises. I'm currently working on a number of iris paintings, and I should be done with them in a couple of weeks and stuff. I'll show you. But yeah, I cannot get as close to the beauty that they can achieve with their decorations. Of course, like I said, I am visually impaired, so it's a little hard to like really get close to it, but I try. All right. Now, thank you. And thank you all for coming in. I apologize for not keeping up and saying hello as you walk in. I really very much appreciate you. Tinker, love tinkering, and that's kind of what I loved before my issue happened. All right, so moving this to stage, I think this is a really great deal. So you get both this fantastic cup that you can use for your tea and or any other beverage that you like. It's a bit tall for sake. This is a sake cup. This is not a sake cup, but really beautiful. And it comes with this fantastic dish that can be like for wasabi or maybe soy sauce or, whatever you like. I love them together. So I found them separated, but I think like their aesthetic is so beautiful and I think they go perfectly together. So I'm bringing them to you as a set. And like I said, you can use them just to display. They display really beautifully. The colors match perfectly. You can use that for like a full decor. Oh yes, so the art in the background, it is mine, and so I kept the like the white one because I was inspired by plum blossoms, and um, Japanese has the cherry blossoms. Unfortunately, I didn't have any cherry blossom paintings. I did do a couple, but I took them with me when I went to DC this last time and gave them to my senator and my congressman as we were doing some stuff with them. So, but anyways, yes. So thank you. Yes. Oh, I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm just This is how I pass the time. So that's why I love art because you don't have to like there isn't like I think Amanda says this perfectly. There isn't a right or wrong way of doing it. Um, art is what it is based on whoever does it and whoever's looking at the art. So thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yes, makes my heart smile. So thank you for saying that. So okay, so now I'm bringing to stage this fantastic. So okay, so I am actually allergic to uh, uh, bees and the venom in the bees. So I would never be able to take Botox and stuff. But I love the bees. In the background, you actually see milkweed in white. Again, we are trying to raise awareness also about planting uh, flowers that are great for pollinators. And so, yeah, I love the bees, but they can sting me and they can kill me. Oh yes, I'm sorry. But yeah, so this one is salt and pepper shaker. It is fantastic. I think it's a great deal because you get not only just the salt and pepper shaker, which is fantastic, but then you also get this fantastic underplate in like in the shape of a honeycomb. And then it does have the sticker, the made in India sticker in the back. So this is I put this in the train when I was thinking, oh my gosh, Orient Express Oh, you were a beekeeper. Oh, fantastic. You know, my grandmother, no, my great grandmother was also a beekeeper. Yes. Oh, I will run it again. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. Oh, yes, I'm running it again. So yeah, so my great grandmother was a beekeeper as well. Oh yes. Oh, thank you, love stuff. Oh, and I do have combined shipping, so hopefully it's not going to be like more to ship. Usually it's about 50 cents more, sometimes like $1.50 more to ship an additional item. So hopefully that works out well. And then like if it happens to be like the system charged you a lot for shipping, then I try to refund the excess. So yeah, so if for some reason you see that shipping should have been less or whatever, alert me. But usually I can keep it. Um, oh, your beekeepers, oh, fantastic! Yeah, yeah. You know, I love honey. Like I can eat the honey, but I cannot be around or be stung by the bees. I haven't like tried to eat a lot of the honey, so I don't know if I by eating a lot of the honey I might have an allergic reaction to it. But as far as I know, it's just the venom itself, and that you know I've been stung, which is how I found out. But yeah, so let's see. All right. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking that home, and hopefully, you know, yeah, hopefully you can put those out there when you're having your honey products. I'm assuming that you sell the products themselves, the honey, like honey and stuff. Yeah, I love honey. Also, we use it like when we get sick. We always make. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, an EpiPen around you guys is definitely a great idea. Um, and yeah, so when we get sick, like we get a cold and stuff, my mom always makes us hot tea with lemon and a lot of honey, and that usually does the trick. So if you get sick, like Claudine was sick earlier, you can always kind of try that. Let me bring up this fantastic. Oops. And thank once again. After me comes. We're gonna head over to see Larissa. She has fantastic items. She also jumped in last minute, so we definitely appreciate her for doing that and keeping us on the rails. So I'm gonna run this one. It's fantastic, super luxurious. And so why is this part of the uh, Orient Express? So the reason why it is because peacocks seem to be part of a lot of decorations. So they're very revered in Asian cultures, and it is fantastic. Vintage like moi. I think you're gonna love this piece. It's absolutely stunning. Like, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And I wish I could display it better. I think, yeah, you're gonna love this one. It's fantastic, and I think you got a great deal. Oh, fantastic! Thank you so much. Oh, besitos. Thank you so much. Let me set it aside so that I don't break it. All right. Well, thank you so much. It is really gorgeous, and I hope you love it. Let's see. So I'm gonna move this one to stage, and like I said, this is also part of the Orient Express. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's like a train that goes from Asia through Europe. Anyway, so I brought this one. I think this is like a perfect dish for calamari um, olives. Comes with the serving spoon. Absolutely gorgeous. No issues whatsoever. Has a bit of the dust. I live in the desert, so I tried to dust it earlier, but still a little dusty. The back has wear. Nothing hideous. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me run it. Somebody might love it. And you can do other, like you could do like veggies. Let me see if I can move it to the back. So so if you don't know me, also so when I had my rollover car accident, I fractured my neck. So which means that when I when I hold something heavy for a long time, my hands go numb. So that's why I always try to put the heavy stuff on top of this thing here. So let me run it. I think it's fantastic. And this appears to be some sort of lucite, like plastic. Absolutely gorgeous. It's fantastic. I was trying to see if there were any markings on it because, I was like, when you make something this beautiful, why do you not sign it? I think it's really beautiful. And yeah, and it's beautiful here as well. So you could do like veggies, fruits, pretty much anything really. So, all right. Well, thank you for taking a look at this beautiful, beautiful piece. And do let me know if in the future you're like, I'm going to have an amazing dinner party and I like to have this thing to serve all the olives. Then you'll know, you know what? Lupe had this amazing thing. Let's make a deal because, yes, I love an opportunity to find more homes for my treasures. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for looking at that one as well. Let me bring up this. So, when I think of like Japanese pottery, handmade pottery, I think of like very heavy, ornate stoneware type. And yeah, this is a fantastic piece. So, this is a planter. It was used as a planter. Sorry, I was trying to feel for it. So it does have some glaze in there, so perhaps it could have been used as more of like something else, but someone used it already as a planter. So it is a planter. They design it, which is fantastic. I have yet to figure out what it says right there, but they loved it enough to sign it, which I very much appreciate. And it is, sorry, I'm like trying to look at it myself and I forget to put it on the camera or on the phone camera. Here it is. Let me run it, and it's just fantastic. It's a beautiful, and I can just like see how like someone's fingers were used to make this decoration, and it's just fantastic. Like to touch something that someone else touched a while back. It's a fantastic sort of thing to think about. It's a way to sort of keep us connected throughout. So yeah, it's really beautiful. So yeah, blue and white is one of my favorite color combinations as well. So thank you for looking at this beautiful piece. It is quite a heavy one. All right, now let me go from something super heavy to something not so heavy, and it has the cherry blossoms that I think are fantastic. This is a gorgeous little set. And I want to say that earlier I took a photograph of them with some of my air plants. So during the winter, my little air plants that I purchased from a vintage princess um, got a little shrunken a little bit. But I think it's just because it's so cold. See, look, so you could put your air plants in there, or you could put like actual flowers in there as well. So let me find it here so I can run it. And yeah, they're beautiful. You could put actual flowers on there. You can also just use them as a decoration. Lots of folks that do like the dollhouse decorations and stuff, they use those as like vases, you know, those huge vases in the dollhouses and stuff. Yeah, it's perfect. Like you could use it all kinds of different ways. So they're they're about 3, almost 4 inches tall. It's like 3.25 inches tall. All three of them are, and they all come together in this fantastic package for only $12. And just those cherry blossoms are just fantastic. Yeah, I love them. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, really beautiful. All right, so just one more second. All right. So, like I said, if you happen to have this fantastic um, dollhouse, or if you'd like to take a second look at those, let me know. Really beautiful. And the blue and white, it just, yeah, it's so beautiful. All right. Well, appreciate you taking a look. So, I also want to tell you that, so I retired from the Girl Scouts. And yeah, one of my prideful endeavors in the Girl Scouts has been trying to diversify the membership. And so one of the things that I've always done is worked really hard with our national organization, as well as whatever Girl Scout council I was working with, to um try to just bring everybody should be a Girl Scout, like, well, every girl should be a Girl Scout. And so in Santa Clara County, which is one of the Girl Scout councils that I worked at, one of the projects that I was in charge of was to try to do more outreach to the Vietnamese community. So San Jose has the second highest uh, or largest Vietnamese communities in the country. And so it was fantastic. So yeah, so I'll show you a piece that it's Vietnamese later on. Hope I won't forget. And you were a Girl Scout. Fantastic. Yes, yes. Yeah, I love, 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 love the program. I think it's fantastic for girls. Let me run this piece. So this one has a pheasant. So in lots of different and a peacock, and then the smaller, maybe it's the baby. Not sure, but it was we're running this one. So it's cobalt blue, fantastic condition. The only thing is that in the back it has these bubbles. They're underneath the glaze, so they're part of the manufacturing process. But I wanted to point them out. And these are just my sorry, my hands. I make marks and such, but they come off. So there you go. Um, you were also a Girl Scout. Oh, fantastic, Lethling. Finds. Yes. So I worked for the Girl Scouts forever and a day. Well, as soon as I graduated from college, really. And then I was fortunate enough to retire when the Girl Scout councils went from 300 to 100 councils. I was given the opportunity to retire at the age of 35. So, yes, I was super, super thankful for that. So, I went back to school to become a chemical engineer. And that only happened because I really bought into the a girl can do anything they set their mind to. So, yeah, I became an engineer because of the Girl Scout. And it was, yeah, super thankful. Absolutely love it. And yeah, so if you get a chance to have your girls participate, definitely have them participate. I know Erin, Rebel Junk, um, she is also part of the Girl Scouts, and I think it's fantastic. So I'm gonna bring up this fantastic scar. So this one is actually a French one, and it is a yeah. So engineering, I think it's like magic. Like science is magic, real magic. You could do all kinds of stuff. Once you recognize sort of like the principles behind different things, you can pretty much do anything, and it's fantastic magic. So I'm gonna bring this to stage. So when I panicked and looked up the definition, the Orient Express, and it said, one of the more common or more sought out stops was France. So I said, oh, I must have something that's French. So this is a fantastic, super soft scarf made in France. Let me show you. So sorry. Let me show you the sticker that says so. I don't know if you can see it there. There you go. And then it comes with, I always try to include like a little brooch so that you can tie them together up front. So the brooches are just brooches that I've had. I used to make a brooch bouquets for weddings. I used to make wedding dresses during vacation in college. I helped my mom out, and so yeah, so they're just random brooches. They're not terribly expensive or anything, but I always like to include something on every scarf just to add a little bit of a sparkle, and then also just to help you tie it up as well. So all right, well, thank you for taking a look at that fantastic scarf. And let me bring up another cloisonne move to stage piece. I think it's cloisonne. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I know this might be called something else, but it is made. It's the same basic concept. The the metal is applied first, and then the enamel. Really fantastic. It's a fantastic piece. Do I put how tall is it? It's 8 inches tall. Really gorgeous. So you can just use it as a decoration, or you can actually use it as a vase if you wanted to. Really, really beautiful. And yeah, I think this one is a great deal. Let me see if I can run it. All right. Yeah. So let me see if I can bring it up without like it is somewhat heavier than the other ones, but the enamel and the gold gilding, it's still super on these. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can get a shot of like the inside. Now it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's really beautiful. Oh yes. So I appreciate you taking a look at this fantastic piece as well. And yes, so as Jen has reminded us, we will be going to see Larissa, one of my favorite Canadian sellers. So it's Claudine, okay? So I love all Canadians. Oh, and also April, Purple Haze. But yeah, so we're gonna be visiting Larissa, who's fantastic. I love just hearing her, okay? And I've bought many of things from her as well, because she has she has a great eye, just like Lori for great eye finds. Larissa has a fantastic eye as well. So, all right, I appreciate you taking a look at that piece. Let me bring up. Okay, I was almost going to use the wrong. Uh, Let me bring this. Oh, yes. Okay, so this piece, which is where. Oh. Let's remove it. I'm going to put another piece. Okay, we're going to put this one instead because the other one I can't seem to find. I know it's on the table. Just going to have to feel for it. So I brought this other piece up. And so it's not made in Asia, but it depicts an Asian theme. like an Asian child sitting, and they have the long black hair, which of course I love because I have the long black hair. I've always had the long black hair. And they have it in a big ponytail, which of course I also wore big ponytails, but I think this is actually like a little boy. And I'm trying to find it. I think I added it to the show. If not, let me see if I can. Nope. Never mind. Okay, so thank you. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. Since we are heading into just 10 minutes left. Seriously, I can't find it. Okay, so we're gonna move up what I actually can't see, and I think by mistake, I this is the Vantelligent salt and pepper shaker. Really cute. I want to say that I saw. Well, they kind of have to hug sideways. I don't think my little stand is good, is big enough for them. Okay, so let me start it. And why am I using this in the? Is it already running? Oh, it is. It's already running. Sorry, I am just about dropped my iPad. Okay, so why did I include them? So I include them in a number of other salt and pepper shakers because on the actual Orient Express, each compartment or whatever will have its own salt and pepper shaker. So I wanted to bring you sort of luxurious salt and pepper shaker. These are the cutest, and of course it has an intelligent mark in the buttocks there. Super cute. They're super cute. And I have additional salt and pepper shakers there as well. Let me bring up these super cute Scotty dogs. Uh, and why did I put? I want to say that these were made in Korea or somewhere. And let me see if I can bring them up. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in particular or we'd like to see again. Also, don't like if you want to see something, don't feel like it won't be no pressure to purchase or anything. I want to show you what I have, because I'm hoping that later on you'll be like, oh, you know, you'll be talking to someone says, oh, I really wish I had this like a piggy on the lid of a trinket box, and you'll remember, oh, you know what, Lupe had a little piggy on top of a trinket box. So all right, so okay, let me now show you this other fantastic girl. I'll actually run this girl because she's gorgeous. She is super tall. She's made in Japan. Okay, look at how fantastic she is. Yeah, someone was earlier was saying that like the Japanese seem to be obsessed with like Holland and like Dutch culture. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. This is very Heidi, like the movie. Super cute. I see her like in the meadows, up in the mountains, singing along to her music that's on that sheet of paper that she's holding, or perhaps she's like reading some poetry to the mom or something. It's super cute. Yeah. So, yeah, I have this, especially for Mother's Day. This would be so cute, especially if your mom loves Asian culture or maybe Dutch or Norwegian of some sort. I feel like they would really love it. And I want to show you this other. Oh, My goodness, see, I tell you, I'm visually impaired. The other, the other piece I wanted to show you is right in front of my face, and I couldn't find it. Let me show you this trinket box. Super cute. I love it. Let me see if I can find it now on the iPad so I can show it off. Move it to stage. Absolutely gorgeous. It's ceramic. Has the cloisonne sort of look to it. Um, it is so fantastic. This would make like such a great like gift box for like either a bracelet or pretty much anything really, for like Valentine's Day or for like Mother's Day or just for a birthday. Really beautiful. Look at that. Ah, yeah. Look at the design there. All of it is perfect, perfect condition. Satsuma, Japan. Fantastic. Really beautiful. Yes. Oh, it ended. I appreciate. Oh yes, yes, Larissa. It looks so much like Homo, right? Yeah, but it definitely is Japanese made. Um, so, all right. Well, I appreciate you taking a look at that. Now we have 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, Larissa. I hope you're getting ready so we can come on over and continue to enjoy Asian beautiful items, Asian made or depicted. So this one is a Fabco. Move to stage. Little planter, sitting child. Not sure if it's a boy or girl. I think it's a boy because I'll show you right now. But let me start it. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think it's a boy because of the haircut. But I don't know. Really beautiful. So it's running, has no issues at all. Really beautiful. It was well loved, cared for, and yeah, it's a wonderful planter. There you go. All right. Well, thank you for taking a look at this fantastic piece. Okay, I know. So when I have like 1 minute or 2 minutes left, I always like, oh, what do I show you? I'm gonna move this to stage. Um, yeah, because I then have to really pick and choose. I know at first I was like, oh, do I have enough stuff? I don't have enough stuff. And then it's like, oh, I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff. All right. So earlier someone showed you like a creamer and sugar set. So I'm bringing to you the whole set. So it has the teapot, the creamer, and the sugar as well. I'm gonna run it. Absolutely great deal because you get the teapot, you get the creamer, and you get the sugar. And let me bring up the fantastic. Look at how cute the little lid is, and it's redware, of course, red clay. Absolutely fantastic. There are no issues at all on it. I mean, it's just really beautiful. I always put like a little alarm to make sure that I end my lives on time. So let me turn this around a little bit so that it's beautiful as I say my thank yous. Thank you so much for everybody for putting up with my issues, for telling me that you couldn't hear me, for just coming along this raid train, and then for following us over to Larissa. She has fantastic items. I especially want to thank Jen, Tarnish, uh, Tarnish Spoon. Oh, what is it? Jen is fantastically. I love her. Love, love, love her. Have purchased many of things from her as well because she's brings fantastic items. Mel Z for fantastic Love going to Puerto Rico with her. Fantastic. Thank you for the putting this rate train together. It's absolutely fantastic. We love you all. Thank you so much. And let's see if Miss Larissa is on. Let me know if she's on yet. I'm going to try to see if she's on. Uh, and oh, she's on. All right. Besitos, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to see me. We'll see you next time. Let's go to see Larissa. Yay.